Are you tired of going to the doctor with the same issue over and over again and never getting any relief? Are you tired of buying all types of vitamins and supplements, hoping but not knowing for sure that they will keep you healthy? Or are you getting enough of the right kind of nutrients that your specific body needs? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need a nutritional blood analysis. With a nutritional blood analysis, we can take one drop of blood from a prick of your finger and analyze your body's nutritional needs, nutritional deficiencies, and nutritional imbalances. This analysis can provide an early warning of possible future health challenges so you can make the changes now to avoid the negative outcome. A nutritional blood analysis can be used to monitor a health challenge before and after adopting an approach to restore health and balance. It will also allow you the ability to determine the effectiveness of various approaches to restoring and balancing your health. So don't wait. Make your appointment. Stop guessing with your health. Know what works for sure. 901-602-7063.
Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all: color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphics Printing. CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'm telling you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or a device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com.
Are you tired of going to the doctor with the same issue over and over again and never getting any relief? Are you tired of buying all types of vitamins and supplements, hoping but not knowing for sure that they will keep you healthy? Or are you getting enough of the right kind of nutrients that your specific body needs? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need a nutritional blood analysis. With a nutritional blood analysis, we can take one drop of blood from a prick of your finger and analyze your body's nutritional needs, nutritional deficiencies, and nutritional imbalances. This analysis can provide an early warning of possible future health challenges so you can make the changes now to avoid the negative outcome. A nutritional blood analysis can be used to monitor a health challenge before and after adopting an approach to restore health and balance. It will also allow you the ability to determine the effectiveness of various approaches to restoring and balancing your health. So don't wait. Make your appointment. Stop guessing with your health. Know what works for sure. 901-602-7063.
Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all: color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphics Printing. CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'm telling you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. in the headlines today, we've got well, there's a lot of things going on around the Memphis area. You've got voter turnout, or are they turning out? And you've got other things going on as well. People giving notes and things in banks and looking like bank robberies and all that. Now, that's a crazy story. You need to tune in for that one. And also, hey, we did our burger search yesterday. And I'm going to tell you about what I found and how good it was. Well, let's talk about it. Josh, yesterday we did on our show a hamburger. We were asking people to call in or to write in or tell us where the best burger was. They gave a lot of answers.
Yeah, they did.
So I just couldn't decide exactly where I wanted to go, and then I said, well, after the show, I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to call someone. Now, let me say this. I did call one place first.
Yes.
And they were so nasty.
Yes, they were.
Oh, they they didn't want to hear from me. They hung up on me. And then their phone rung again. I held on, and then I told them who I was. They hung the phone back up and hung up. So, and I tried calling again, and it was just ringing.
So that place lost out.
So I don't even know anything about them. So, but then I thought about what somebody had said on the Facebook yesterday on our show.
Yes,
and they told us about this place, and I said, let me try them. So I did, and I called her, and she said, come on down. And so we went down there and got our burgers and came back home, and my goodness. The burger was so huge.
Oh, man.
And it was double patty. Yes, I got a double patty, folks.
That's right.
Yes. And it had... Josh, what was it?
Had everything on it. You're talking about grilled onions.
Grilled onions.
You talk about the pickles, lettuce, tomatoes. You talk about the bacon that was on there.
The mayo.
And that was on there.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? It was awesome. See, look.
And I took a bite into it.
Yeah.
And it just, it was more than I expected it to be. It tastes better than I expected. And but hey, hats off to, and I got my shake as well.
Yes, you did.
I got a shake. I got a strawberry shake.
Strawberry shake.
Yes, indeed. And the place where we went to get it, Lotta Burger.
Yes, sir. Lotta Burger.
Yes, indeed. Lotta Burger. Lotta Burger on at 2260 South 3rd.
Yes, sir.
2260 South 3rd is where I went to get it.
Good Lord.
Man, what a burger and a lot of burger. Indeed.
Hey, they wasn't playing around.
Oh, no, they were not playing around at all, man. I'm telling you, I enjoyed that, and I got to go back again soon and got to pull up their menu and find other things that they have as well. But, man, let me tell you something. Lotta Burger is the place to go if you're looking for a good, big hamburger or any size hamburger, as a matter of fact. And it's 2260 South 3rd, and they're open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. until 6:45 p.m. And the owner is, what's her name? Kosa Thomas?
Yeah, Kosa Thomas.
Kosa Thomas.
Right.
And, hey, we want to appreciate her. And the burgers were so good.
Hey, look, you know
what?
what?
It was worth the trip.
It was 100% worth the trip. You know what gets me? And this is what a lot of places have to learn, right? The importance of service.
That's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
This lady was, when we called, she had a lot going on anyway.
Yeah.
So many people calling and busy, and they're at the shop, and so she took time to talk to me, and when I told her who I was, and then we took us. I said, "Oh, we're ready to order now." So she took our order, and then we went down and picked it up. And hey, It was delicious. The best burger I've tasted so far in the city of Memphis.
Yeah, that's real talk.
And I'm serious. Got to go get another one. It tastes and it smells like the old-fashioned burger years ago. You know, when your parents used to take you to the dairy place or whatever, and they cook those hamburgers and you can smell the aroma cooking all over the road, the highway. And,
we smelled it right before we got there.
Yeah, it was smelling good. Mm-hmm. And so, just eating it and smelling it and the fries and the strawberry shake. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that shake was legit. I had a vanilla shake, but it was the bomb as well.
It was great.
Legit.
And the shake, I just needed a little bit more. I should have gotten a little bit more. I should have gotten an extra for me.
Oh,
but at any rate,
it was awesome.
It was off the chain. It was really good. And we want to let you know, hey, Lotta Burger, and you do get a lot of burgers.
Yes.
You need to go by there and visit them today or this weekend at 2260 South 3rd. And they're open from 10 a.m. to 6:45 p.m. And Costa Thomas is the owner.
Shout out to Costa Thomas on Facebook Live as well.
Yeah.
Checking the show out. So shout out to you and your business.
Yes.
Great stuff. Great folks
stuff.
There. Black owned, independent black owned business.
Mm-hmm.
Black woman owning the business. So,
taking care of business.
Taking care of business, man. And it's not no junk either. You know what I mean? It's quality stuff. The business,
it's
quality
clean.
building.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And everything about it was legit. Everything, even these are little things. Yeah, I know we pay attention to. Even the packaging of the food, was neat and it was presentable. So it was awesome. And
they have a drive-through there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you
can walk up, drive up,
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, right there on South 3rd, across from what's the name of that other?
Across from the barbecue, you couldn't smell nothing over there.
Yeah, couldn't smell.
Yeah. So it's barbecue.
I smelled the hamburgers,
but barbecue, no nothing.
Yeah. Right there on South 3rd. As a matter of fact, it's not too far, Rich, after you get off the interstate there on the right.
Right off.
Yeah.
To the right and a little bit down. But literally right across the street from that barbecue restaurant.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yes, indeed. All right. Hey, I tell you what, we're going to talk now about the voting, Josh.
Yes.
The voting turnout or
lack
thereof that's taking place in Memphis, and what is going on with this? Why is it so low? What's going on?
Well, that's a great question. And I don't think anybody is shocked, right? Anybody that's for real from Memphis. Shout out to GKP, by the way.
Yeah.
He says, whoa.
Now wait a minute. Now hold on.
What are Bob's catchphrases there?
Yeah. You already know who it is. Anyway.
And that burger is gone.
Yes, it's been gone. Yes.
But anyway, so are the voters. The voters are gone.
The voters, where are they?
Nobody's showing up. Watching different news. They show the empty. All the setups. With the balloons and the tents. And stuff they set up for the voting areas and all these voting signs. And nobody's there.
They expected a lot of people.
Yeah, people ready to greet folks, and nobody's coming. And why?
The only people that are there are the campaign workers that are campaigning for their
candidates.
Their candidate.
And they can't even use the restroom.
And they can't use the restroom, so.
Which we talked about yesterday. But now here's the other situation now with this. And I'm going to play a story first. But I have a theory as to why people aren't voting.
Wow.
And I don't think it's as much of the people's fault as people like to keep telling us that it is.
Okay. Well, let's play this news clip here and find out what's going on with the voting down there, and see what's going on. Then you'll give us your theory.
Gotcha.
All right, folks. You ready?
He's ready.
Okay, let's take a listen to this. We'll be back. 9-020-821. 21 minutes past the hour, 8 o'clock. A very pleasant good morning to you. Take a listen to this.
If you are underwhelmed by this year's Memphis city elections, voters are staying away from the polls in droves. Early voting ends this Saturday, and Election Day is next Thursday. Local 24 News reporter Mike Matthews reports there are often more candidates than voters at polls.
Hey guys, did you know that Tennessee Williams, the famous playwright who wrote Streetcar Named Desire, used to live in Memphis? If he wrote that play here on election time, it would be called Streetcar Named Apathy. The city elections of this year can be summed up with one word: no. No debates, no confrontations, no angry news conferences, no this, no that, no voters.
Turnout has been somewhat less than 2015. We've had a few days that were greater, but yesterday was down again when you compare it to the same day in 2015.
Right now, about 22,000, at least 22,000 according to the latest figures, have voted early. Every person could fit into the Liberty Bowl and the place wouldn't even be half full. Bennett Foster is with a group called Memphis for All, advocates for voters.
We're predicting even lower voter turnout this year than in 2015. We're talking 20%. And, we have a mayor who was elected by 11% of eligible voters in 2015, and that's not acceptable.
At the Agri Center in East Memphis early voting location, it was a slow turnout, one or two at a time, and often there were more candidates than people voting for candidates. It means a very busy week ahead for Foster's group.
We go door knocking and we call people and text. Just remind them and support them in voting if they need a ride, talk about how to get them there and let them know the information they need to vote.
If there is any good news, it shouldn't take long to count the votes on election night.
We'll be ready.
So the fingers are crossed, and they hope, at least Linda Phillips does, that maybe 20% of eligible voters will show up. In Memphis, Mike Matthews, Local 24 News.
Well, there you go with that. And I don't know, Josh, if it's going to be as successful as it normally has been as far as voter turnout is concerned.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think?
It's not. And it really has been successful even before now, to be honest. You talk about, they brought up 2015, when I believe that was when Jim Strickland was elected. And that election was not that impressive. Even Strickland only got 11% of the total voting population because so few of those people ever voted. So here's my problem. As much as people like to say, and I've heard this for years, right? And I've kind of thought it for a while, but the more I look, as a registered voter myself, I look and I'm like, well, look, what are you doing to make me want to vote?
Yeah.
What are candidates doing to make me want to vote? What is Willie Harrington doing to make me want to vote? What is Jim Strickland doing to make me want to vote? Besides avoiding the people.
Yeah.
Besides not being out anywhere.
Well, I mean,
besides not debating.
Harrington hasn't did debates in a while, so I don't know. Is it really that he's avoiding people?
He's avoiding confrontation. He's avoiding talking about what the people really want to talk about. And it's not just him. I'm not knocking him. I mean, that's been his strategy. Yeah. It's not a hate tirade on any one candidate or the other.
Right.
But my thing is, the candidates themselves, I don't think a lot of them have done a good enough job getting to the real person and, relating to folks, man. And here's another thing. I think on top of the candidates not doing enough, I think the voting process is too boring.
Wow.
It's too boring. It's too stiff. It's too vanilla. There's no excitement. You go to voting polls, it's boring. You stand in line. I don't know if they got any music playing. You'd be surprised, just little stuff like that. Some excitement. Instead of old people standing there writing stuff down.
Old people?
Yes, old people standing there writing that stuff down in a sleepy, boring room and a boring voting booth, and you walk out and you say you voted. Why would I want to do that? It takes time. And I know voting is important. I get it. I'm not saying it's not important, whether it's boring or not. What I'm saying is, just like any other thing, you need to make it appetizing for me to want to go. Just like we talked about.
Well, that's up to the candidate, like you said.
Yeah, it's the candidates and the voting
But they're not giving us anything exciting, or they're not telling the people or saying to the people what the people want and what needs to be done. And the people, I'm pretty sure, have expressed some interest and some things that they want to be done. They want to see done around the city of Memphis, but these candidates are not, maybe not hitting what they want to hear.
Yeah, it's not even, to me, it's not that they're not hitting what they want to hit. You know what I think? And I've felt this for a while, especially looking at this year. I think some of these candidates don't want a lot of people out to vote. Because if they do get a lot of people out to vote, they know it's going to be to their detriment. You talk about like a Berlin Boyd, right? You already got 1,000. Already got 1,000 people running in the District 7 race that Berlin Boyd's in. A lot of those people are already at a disadvantage because Berlin has a lot of money and a lot of resources behind him. You see, he got 2 billboards.
Well, you know how we feel about Berlin Boyd.
That's true, but that aside,
he should not get reelected.
That aside, but let's be real.
Yeah.
That aside, he's got more money than anybody else. Nobody knows who any of those crazy folks are that's running against him. You know, you got a couple of local singers, probably a few circus acts, other than Thurston Smith and pointing guns at his own workers. So he's Thurston out Smith, of the race. I mean, God. So all of that I'm saying, while Berlin Boyd, meanwhile, has 2 billboards on each side of the flyover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's got TV commercials lying to the folks, but he's visible. And with the few votes that are going to get out there, the only guy they're going to recognize, unfortunately, is Berlin Boyd's face.
You think he's going to get back in?
I think he's going to get back in. I don't want him to.
Okay, well.
But who else?
Okay, well, I mean,
there's nobody there.
But the thing about it, when you get a guy like this that votes for a candidate out of Mississippi, whether he's white or black, come up to Memphis and try to get this candidate in the office over another person that is known in the community and that people wanted that person to be the candidate. But he goes to Mississippi and find a white man that knows nothing about Raleigh and Fraser area.
Yeah, you're right.
And try to get people to vote for him to be the candidate for the 7th district. This guy, what in the world is he going to do in an area like that? And he just barely moved. And he probably moved for that purpose. I don't know.
And I don't think that was District 7. I think it was 1 or something.
Well, I know it had to do with Raleigh.
Yeah, it did.
Some portion of Raleigh
and Fraser, because he's currently the District 7 guy.
Yeah,
and he's running for re-election in that seat. But either way it goes, look, it doesn't matter to me how bad somebody is. You look at the group of clowns running against him. What's going to happen?
Well,
everybody's running a bad campaign.
To think about the guy that he was trying to come up and run for the area.
The seats,
The people in Mississippi didn't want him. They voted him out. They did not want the guy.
I know.
So why try to
and he had
drag this guy up here to Memphis?
Well, because he was connected to some of those folks up there.
Yeah, some of those people knew him.
Like
and
the Kemp Conrads.
And they had probably lined his pocket pretty good. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
They were trying to get some more leverage on the council.
Yeah, you don't need a candidate like that in office. And it's sad to say, this is probably why a lot of people are staying away from the polls. Say, well, if we don't want to vote for Berlin Boyd, we don't want to vote for Thurston Smith, the man that's pulling guns on people, and threatening to shoot someone. And then the other candidates are not visible.
Yeah.
So they're saying, hey, there's nobody to vote for. And they're showing it by not coming to the polls.
And unfortunately, that works out in the favor, once again, of the Berlin Boyds of the world.
Yeah. Well,
because look, if you got money,
hopefully,
hopefully
one of those non-naming candidates would get more votes in Berlin because people don't want to vote for him and his turnout is low. Yeah. Then you never know. One of those people may,
I hope you're right.
Yeah, but so I don't know.
It's going to be one of those things. But let me look at some of these.
Then you talk about the mayor's race.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And not just to get into it, but the main point is all of those races. There's not enough being done by the people in those races to make me want to vote. Like Harrington, I know he had a couple of meetings with some people, right?
Yeah.
I know Strickland hasn't met with anybody, but he's gone to different places in the city. And he's still the current mayor.
Right.
So that's part of his campaigning while he's mayor. Some stuff he's doing in the city currently to convince people that he still needs to be there. And then going through each one real quick.
Okay.
Tammy Sawyer has basically been invisible the entire time, except when they're posting old tweets of her from back in the day
Yeah.
And the few supporters that she had has dropped off.
And then she finally comes out and say, okay, I'm visible, but I'm apologizing for the tweets. But at any rate,
it's not a good look, man.
Yeah, but, then talk about Mayor Jim Strickland in office now. Is he doing a good job or isn't he doing a good job? Are people really telling the truth, saying he's not doing a good job, or are people in denial of the great job that some people say that he is doing? I don't know, but or is it that some black people may be prejudiced?
That's interesting. Now,
can black people be prejudiced?
Oh yeah. I mean, but look, Strickland. I don't think this ain't no prejudice thing. Because one, he's probably going to get reelected. That's number one. Two, as we talked about, he was voted in by a lot of black folks.
Yeah.
And three,
and I think a lot of black folk are going to vote for him again, which is no problem with me. They can vote for whoever they want to vote for. That's the liberty of why we vote.
Well, I know it's no problem with you if they vote for Strickland. Trust me. And like I said, ain't no problem with me. I'm not going to get personally offended if you do that.
But what is Harrington going to do? What is he going to take more benefits from the police department? I mean,
well, no, he's with them actually.
He's with them now.
I mean, Mike's riding with him.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything.
Now, it may be mainly because he doesn't like Strickland.
Okay,
and I know he ain't going to go on Tammy Sawyer's side.
Well, no, then Willie Harrington has had his turn. He's been in office for how many years?
Long time.
15, 20 years?
20 plus.
I mean, what did he do really he did, I'm not saying that he didn't do anything.
I'm not trying to, like I said.
But what I'm saying is that why is he running again? Okay, he's already spent his time in all. What else can he do to help the process of where we are today?
Well, here's the thing. Some people, and here's another thing. This is why people don't vote. This is another reason why people don't vote. The hypocrisy. Now, Harrington and Strickland, for quite a while,
were friends.
We're pretty cool with each other.
You remember he went to his prayer breakfast. And then Harrington went to Strickland's prayer breakfast, spoke at his prayer breakfast, and then he said Harrington said black people in this city need to get over the situation that's going on with black on black crime. We're responsible for that.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said we're responsible and that we need to hold our own selves accountable instead of trying to blame other people.
And, as far as I'm concerned, I think he was telling the truth.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
but let me read some of these comments. There's a lot coming in so far. And y'all still can lead a comment. Also, you can call in. Phone lines are open. Y'all 901.
For some reason, people like to leave notes.
Hey, and that's cool.
That's cool. I mean, we'll read your notes.
Yeah, but just to let you know again, the phone lines are open.
Yeah.
901-213-6020. Yeah. But a lot of notes here. A lot of good. Hey, I got it.
Go ahead.
It's a lot of good coming in.
Yeah.
From Kosa Thomas.
Okay.
So shout out to you.
Good morning.
And GKP with the headlines report there. Rodney Fisher, what's going on? Real News.
Good morning, Rodney. Good morning, GKP. I didn't want to overlook him.
Definitely not.
So
Frankie, happy Friday Eve.
Good morning, Frankie.
And here are some comments. Okay, Greg says, I've been saying it for the last few months. Boring. Virtually no info or campaigning. Large or even on a medium scale. Terry says, I hate Memphis news. I'm voting October 3rd. Good morning, everyone. So she's saying, despite the early voting numbers, that people shouldn't look at it as that bad because some people may be waiting for the actual day to vote. That's a good point. GKP says not.
I don't know, Josh. Yeah. I don't know. The some people, in the past, like to vote early, and it's very, 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 very low turnout for early voting.
Early voting used to be a lot more than this. I do.
Yeah.
But let's see. Not debating for sure, says GKP. Terry Love says Strickland is an undercover Republican.
What?
Hey, look. I mean, the way he does things.
He's a Democrat.
Yeah. I guarantee you most people didn't know that. I guarantee you most people did not know he's a Democrat.
Who don't know that Jim Strickland is a Democrat?
I bet a lot of people don't.
If you feel that a lot of people don't know that Jim Strickland is a Democrat, leave me a message. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people know, Josh.
Well, hey, I don't know. He could be a covert operative, according to Terry there. Also, she says voting is serious, and it's not a joke.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Jet says it says a lot about how people feel about the candidates, their city, and their plight in this political game. They don't believe that anyone can or will change poverty, crime, education, or economics. And they're actually correct, says Jet. The people that are voting still trying to honor the ancestors and or the system.
Okay, so what do we do? So, it's a voting process. This is what people have been wanting, to do is to vote. What do we do with the lack thereof?
Yeah, that's a great question.
So I don't know.
Some more here.
Yeah.
Greg says, I don't understand why candidates that obviously have no chance on winning don't then pool their resources with a viable candidate.
Come on, Greg. That's not the way people do it here. Even though they don't have a chance, it's just the idea. People love spoiling other people's chances.
Well, that, and I think some of these folks are actually in denial. They think they can win. It's like, hey, my mama and them, my mama's sister and them.
Well, they'll say they have the right to be in the race, and regardless of what you and I say, or Greg or anybody else, they have the right to remain in the race, whether we feel they're going to win or not. So
yeah, they said my mama's sister and them said I could win.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get on out here and make it do what it do.
Mama's sister now.
He says also, like when Strickland won, we had all those black candidates. Most of them had zero chance, but they kept running and subsequently split the black vote. And that's why I say, man, it's interesting. It's interesting. I will put it that way. I remember when Strickland ran, who was running? It was Mike Williams ran. It was A.C. Wharton. It was a woman. If you remember the debate that happened then, it was some woman that was running as a black woman that completely embarrassed herself over and over in the debate.
Wait a minute.
By not knowing any of the answers to nothing. Yeah.
Does anybody remember that woman's name?
I forget. She was actually...
the name is on the tip of my tongue. I can't even...
She was a known person in the community.
Yeah.
Like, people knew her. But she... And, everybody liked her, but she just didn't need to be running for mayor.
Can anybody remember who she was?
Yeah. Somebody hit us up. I remember we talked about it on the radio.
Remember.
We talked about it quite a bit on the radio at the time. That whole thing. Verdell says, all the candidates suck.
Oh, Verdell.
Need new blood. Hashtag need new blood.
Okay, well, who?
I don't know.
Who?
I don't know, man.
Okay, all the candidates are not good candidates, so who do we pick?
I don't know if I can knock everybody. Charlotte Bergman. I think that's who. Was that who it was?
Charlotte Bergman. I think you're right.
Because she's been on our show.
Yes.
Sharon Webb. That's who it was, Jet.
Sharon Webb? Was it Sharon Webb?
Yes, I remember that name.
Charlotte Bergman was running.
She runs for other stuff.
She was running against Steve Cohen.
Yeah, multiple times.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And she was never, ever outspoken about the whole thing. And I felt if she had been outspoken.
No.
No. I don't know, Josh.
She was clueless. And she came on the show and was clueless. Yeah. And she's not a bad person.
Not a bad person.
But she's clueless. Yes. And doesn't need to run for nothing.
But I don't know. She probably would.
Nothing.
I think she gave up on herself.
Well, I mean, look, first of all, I don't know, man. Yeah. I do think the confidence, it wasn't super high, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think probably because she shouldn't be running.
Well, Steve Cohen's got to be going.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to fool up there.
Yeah, but
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you can't. there hadn't been a good
But
candidate
Steve Cohen
since.
he's been there forever, seems like.
I agree, but you got to get the right guy. That's
You
what
got to
people
get
don't realize.
but
You can't just have fools and crazy people. And
now,
people
I do believe that attorney Ricky Wilkins,
Yeah.
I don't think that, did he push hard enough, or did the people not get behind him?
I mean, I thought he was gaining momentum.
Yeah.
A lot of people feel like he should have pushed a little harder, and he did later.
Yeah.
It was late.
But I don't think he got all of the support either. I think, there was a lot of people that were locked in on Steve Cohen.
Going with Cohen.
Going with Cohen. He's not going, folks. To me, it's not. I just don't think it's time to let him go.
Yeah.
It's time to, take the, hey, we've been dragging this dog around too long. Take the chain off him, let him go. But anyway.
Oh, man. What was that movie where they shot the dog?
Oh, no, don't shoot the dog. No, don't shoot the dog.
I didn't say shit. But
don't give anybody any ideas, okay?
I'm trying to remember that movie.
Yeah, but
the one, Old Yeller.
Old Yeller.
Yeah. This is a sad movie. Jet says it is what it is. The pain has to become greater than the pleasure for people to change. Politicians and people alike.
Okay.
GKP said he brought up Charlotte Bergman.
Yeah.
Then Jet said Sharon Webb. Greg said Sharon Webb.
What a question. Sharon, what? Okay, Greg, what do you have against Sharon Webb?
He put some more comments here. But let's go to the phone lines. We got that ringing right now.
Call from
Bugman.
Greg. Greg, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Thursday.
AKA Bugman.
AKA, yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you all this morning?
Good, I'm doing good. But Greg's a good bug man.
Yeah. He's good at the bug man.
I try, Mr. Bob. I try.
What's going on,
look,
Greg?
Man, as far as this, the voting apathy and all that, I think, man, by and large, okay, say we're in the information age now, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Information we have at our fingertips, and people, they need information now, and I think we have transcended the whole thing of, as far as getting people excited and out to vote. I think we passed the whole thing of word of mouth and this type of thing to get people out on a consistent basis. The first thing people always talk about when they talk about these candidates is do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Bring yourself out. Tell us your information. Don't have me going searching. For your information.
Okay.
First of all, and this is my fault. I know, but I'm not the only one in this boat. I don't even know how to research. Somebody's voting record or anything like that. Honestly, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
And truthfully, I shouldn't have to go searching for that stuff.
Yeah.
If you call yourself want to be my leader, have me as your constituent, you want to run this section, that section, or the whole city as mayor, you be telling me this information.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, Greg, real quick. Just at that point, I think that's why debating is so important, because debates, the other candidates, not only their accomplishments and accolades, so they bring up the failures of their running mates or the people that they're running against. And then, that's where we actually learn from them going at each other is, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know this. So, with nobody wanting to do that, what are we doing? We just left up in the air and are supposed to believe their TV commercials.
Yeah.
Right. And then, the thing about, okay, let's talk about our candidates that are running apparently private campaigns. We don't know these people. Now, you saw Tammy Sawyer when it came down to, bombastic type stuff. But as far as, I don't know you on a sincere level. I don't know what your plans are other than a bunch of rhetoric and rabble rousing. That's all I see, right?
Okay.
Now, if you want to be mayor of this city, well, you're not just mayor for black people, first of all.
Right, I agree.
You're not just mayor for black people. And to some of us black people, I don't want you running on the notion that you're going to be mayor for black people. That's not what I want.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I understand that this city is not just black people. Now, do we have our shortcomings? Sure. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Man, and as far as, what is his name?
Wilson.
What is his name?
Michael Wilson. Yeah.
Michael Wilson.
The Facebook
I don't know
man.
you. I don't know anything about you. Nothing.
Yeah.
You know, to be successful and to get the people out, the people they're gonna have to start getting out and making themselves known. Mm-hmm. Get out into the neighborhood. As far as the different districts, they're gonna have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because most people are not voting for. Honestly, most people are not voting because of the district races. They're voting because of the mayoral race.
Yep.
Right.
That's it.
You know, and if they just held the district races without the mayoral race, they'd probably have 15 people show up, period.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
and that'll be spouses and grandmamas and granddaddies. That's it.
Yeah, well, you know, the district race with Berlin Boyd, it really needs a lot of people out there voting against him.
But, and look, I understand it. But who are you going to vote for?
I mean, there are other candidates out there. Just vote for them. Put somebody, I mean, you may not know them, but at least don't vote for Thurston Smith and Berlin Boyd. Get some of these other candidates, you know, give them a chance. You gave Berlin Boyd a chance, you know.
Well,
so
I mean, Bob, but the thing about it is, if a person has to just absolutely burn down and terrorize a district, people are not going to vote them out on somebody they don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know if this person I vote in, I don't know anything about, is he going to come in and burn down the district? I don't know that. You know, I don't know anything about him. So these people are going to have to get out and get themselves known. A campaign at this point in time, that's one thing that Donald Trump, you got to give him credit for. He's been campaigning for 2020 since he got in office.
Yeah, that's true. That is
true. And that's what it's going to take. You have to go and get out. Even if you say bombastic, ridiculous things, it'll get people's attention. And then you have, you know, let's say 2 years out, you have 2 years of people getting to know you, decision about you. You can't do this 3 weeks out.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do that, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You know,
and like I said, man, you know, and you would think by Tammy Sawyer, if she's truly interested and truly vested in wanting to do something, you know, positive with the city, you would have really thought she'd have been out beating the bushes down.
Yeah, man. And see, that was what got me, Greg. As much as, you know, she's the so-called the community activist of the group. I don't see much community, not as much community engagement or beating the ground or nothing like that. Right. Matter of fact, I see some of these lower level candidates doing more beating the ground and grassroots stuff than Tammy was doing, to be perfectly honest. And that surprised me. It really did. And I'm going to say another thing about Tammy. In order to prove herself, in my opinion, it's going to take more than a year on the county commission of not doing much, and then jumping into the mayor's race. Then, you know, because it almost looks like when you do stuff like that, it looks like you're clout chasing. Yeah. Looks like you're trying to jump ladders instead of actually make change. Right. If you want to make change, the county commission is not a weak position to be on.
Prove yourself first. Yes. That by voting for the people, let the people see you're voting for them at the county commission level, and then people can search your records and see the way you vote consistently over. At least let them get to know you and get a feel of you and the way you do things. Exactly. But 1 year there and then just want to jump and be mayor? No, you're chasing position, you're chasing clout and all the other kind of stuff, and just want to be somebody famous. You know, let the people find out about you first. Yeah. So. Right,
and I just think, you know, and to me, when they do stuff like that, like she has done, to me, it's kind of an insult because, you know, you're running on the pretense that I'm going to vote for you simply on a sympathetic level, you know, because you're a woman, because you're black, you know, I'm supposed to, you know, love you and give you that chance just you know, just cause. And now it ain't gonna happen.
That's
what
I'm saying.
Not for me.
I agree 100%. And I'm like this, man. You hit it right when I was gonna hit on, because I'm not buying the, and like I said, it's nothing. I would have no problem with a black woman as mayor, but I vote for you because you're a black woman,
right,
running for mayor. That's not the sole reason.
Yeah,
I need some substance.
Well, see, I guess she's trying to think. Okay, the lady in Chicago and all this. She was a black lady and all this. So first black lady, and so let's do it for Memphis. Come on, Memphis. Let's push for the first black woman mayor of the city of Memphis, just like it happened in Chicago. It don't work that way.
Yeah, you don't vote for people just to be making history.
Yeah.
And even with Obama. Even though that, I think there was a lot of people that did do that, and that's one of the rare cases. Number one, and two.
Well, I gotta admit, I voted too.
Well, and it wasn't just for history, right?
Yeah, no, but
that was a factor, I'm sure.
For president, yes.
Yeah, but
and then I had on our show we had some black people, Negroes call in. President Obama ain't doing nothing for us. We shouldn't have even put him in office. He got all those white folks in his cabinet. He hired a lot of white folks and all that kind of stuff. Oh, man, you gotta give the man a chance, would you please?
They still saying it, too.
They're still saying it today, yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, they're still saying it. But, and I really, really wanted to give her a chance. I did.
I know.
Yeah.
But I was wrong. I ain't gonna say I was wrong, but like I said earlier, I was really thinking, man, she was gonna come out swinging. We was gonna get tired of seeing her, tired of hearing her voice. But like I said, but see, and then the thing you got to understand, I don't know who was advising her.
Yeah, that's important.
First of all, you need the financial backing, unfortunately, to get into that realm. So I don't know what she was doing or not doing to get her financial backing to get her campaign on.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like I said, you gotta put in. I don't know if she woke up one Saturday morning and was like, "I'll be dang, I'm a run for mayor."
Greg, come on.
But that's the way it kind of seems because there's no campaigning.
Yeah.
And I hate to keep harping on that, but that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
There's more people living in this city that are not your family.
Yeah.
And then I guess that she realized. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But grandmama and them, just like what you say, Johnny, grandmama and them, they can't put you in office.
No.
Not by themselves.
Not by themselves.
Not by themselves. No, absolutely not.
Grandma.
So the bottom line is, I would think that, for future, the people that have, a really vested interest in running for any seat, any type of elected position in this city would do more, over a time span than trying to do it, the night before the exam cram.
Yeah.
And give everybody a shock and sensory overload. Like what is this?
Yeah, you got a point there.
I'm very disappointed though, because like I said, I had hoped more from her, or any other candidate that was running for mayor.
Well, you gotta give Jim Strickland credit. He's got commercials out there on TV. On the radio, but I know I see him. He's playing that.
He's the only one.
He's playing that one commercial about where he's around all those black people and high fiving them and all that. He's out there, buddy.
He's got radio spots on the different sports channels. I've heard.
Okay.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
But see, that's the thing about it. He's got a war chest. As mayor, he's got a built-in war chest.
Yeah.
So that's coming to unseat him. Gotta know that. They got to know he's got a built-in war chest. So they got to do what they need to do to up their game.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Up to this point, it hasn't worked, and we'll see what happens, man.
Yeah. Hey, Greg, appreciate the call, man. Thanks. Your comments.
All right, man. Y'all have a good day, man. I'm going to listen in as I can.
All right, have a good weekend. Yeah, thank you. All right, we're going to take a break right here.
Real quick, before we go to break, or as we go to break.
As we go to break.
Shout out the burger once again, in case some folks missed it.
Yeah, man. Lotta Burger.
Yes.
That's all I got to say, folks. Lotta Burger was a Lotta Burger. That's the burger place that I went to. Remember, I was talking on the show. I was trying to find a burger place where I can get a big, huge burger.
Yes.
And I found it, and I went there yesterday. It was Lotta Burger on
South 3rd Street.
South 3rd Street. The address is 2260 South 3rd. Man, what a Lotta Burger that was. I enjoyed it, and it had the grilled onions. Oh, my goodness. And pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, mayo, and all that stuff. And yes, I did get a double patty burger.
Yes.
Folks, it wasn't the stuff you get out of the box that's frozen patties and you throw them on the grill, and they, give off some type of smell.
This ain't McDonald's and Burger.
No, absolutely not. This was real hamburger. Yes. The real deal. Yes. Hey, and go by and see them today and get you a great hamburger. Big, huge hamburger. Yes, it is. And the fries, and I had a strawberry shake. And, but hey, very, very good food. 2260 South 3rd. They open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6:45. Go by and see the owner, Costa Thomas. She's a black lady. Very good customer service, though. Very good. Excellent customer service and excellent. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Talk Back Live with Bob.
And Josh.
And Talk Back Live Network.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something else. We'll be back after this.
Are you tired of going to the doctor with the same issue over and over again and never getting any relief? Are you tired of buying all types of vitamins and supplements, hoping but not knowing for sure that they will keep you healthy? Or are you getting enough of the right kind of nutrients that your specific body needs? If you answer yes to any of these questions, you need a nutritional blood analysis. With a nutritional blood analysis, we can take one drop of blood from a prick of your finger and analyze your body's nutritional needs, nutritional deficiencies, and nutritional imbalances. This analysis can provide an early warning of possible future health challenges so you can make the changes now to avoid the negative outcome. A nutritional blood analysis can be used to monitor a health challenge before and after adopting an approach to restore health and balance. It will also allow you the ability to determine the effectiveness of various approaches to restoring and balancing your health. So don't wait. Make your appointment. Stop guessing with your health. Know what works for sure. 901-602-7063.
Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all. Color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphics Printing. CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances has the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'm telling you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances.
were actually transferred to his savings account.
Misunderstandings happen. I mean, depending on if he had some kind of, disability or something, he might have just needed some money out of the bank.
As of right now, the man is not in custody and has not been charged. Police say it's up to the district attorney as to what will happen next. In Covington, Quamitra Wilborn, WREG News, Channel 3.
Okay, guy goes to the bank and his money is not there. Let me say this first. Why would the bank transfer your money without telling you?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
That's a good question.
I mean,
that's a really good question.
I mean, you should be able to go into your own account and transfer money from one account to the other without the bank doing it for you. And I don't understand that. I don't know exactly what went on. But, okay. I don't know yet. I really don't know. What Jet asked the question. White man?
Look, okay, here it is. That look, I gotta say this. You know, Bob, that's why you're laughing. And before the show, when we were saying we're going to talk about this very topic here, Bob said the first question out of his mouth was that a white guy or a black guy? And you know what?
Well, I mean, if it's a person...
We all know why that question was asked.
Mm-hmm.
We all know why. Because he's not in jail.
Well,
if that was a black... I'm going to go ahead and say it. If that was a black man...
Oh, here we go.
Walking in there with a note talking about he's going to mess somebody up for some money, his butt would be in jail right now.
Yeah.
And then they'd say, maybe try to figure it out later.
Yeah, well...
This dude, they said, it's clearly a misunderstanding.
Okay, the note, I need a little more volume over here. I can't hear myself.
You're max.
Okay, turn my heads up there. Okay, all right, there we go. I brought a note into the bank and demanded that was the right way to go about doing it. And the way he said it, you know,
I'm gonna mess
you up. Maybe, do you think he went to the bank, tried to find out what happened to his money? Nobody could tell him or find out what happened, and so he just got angry and went in and said, hey, if you don't give me my money, okay, somebody's going to be in trouble here. Or he didn't say it like that.
No, and it was on the note that...
He was threatening.
That the note said he's going to mess somebody up.
I'm going to mess somebody up.
Since when does the police take somebody's benefit of the doubt?
Yeah.
When somebody says mess somebody up, most of the time I would... just sufficient.
Yeah.
9 times, or maybe I'll put it down to 8 times out of 10. When they say I'm gonna mess somebody up, that means they're gonna physically mess somebody up. That either means they're gonna shoot,
threaten
beat them down. It's threatening.
Okay,
well, it's not just something though. See, that's what the police are saying. Oh, he meant something like, he's gonna call the man.
Well, the police, they also said it was just a big misunderstanding.
When does the police say it's a big misunderstanding?
The guy gave a note, and he didn't understand what happened to his money, and it was just a misunderstanding, and, he wouldn't have probably given the note if he had understood.
I had to take a sip.
It's just a big misunderstanding. The guy wanted to know where his money went.
Oh, that's what.
Don't you want to know where your money went if it wasn't there? And somebody said maybe he had an automatic transfer. I don't think so. Maybe he transferred the money. I don't think so.
Well, look, I think I'll put it this way now. Despite what I'm saying, I do think it seems like an honest misunderstanding as far as the bank and the money. Now, as far as him and the note, there's virtually one way to take handing a note to a bank teller, saying, I'm going to mess you up if you don't give me my money.
That's threatening. That's what a bank robber does.
Yes.
So.
And if he was black, they're going to take that as a verbal.
I really didn't want to get into this. I did. But,
And look, the listeners brought
we
it up.
We don't want to
first.
blame white people for, We
ain't blame white people for nothing. Okay. What I'm saying is, if he was black, he would have gotten arrested. Period.
So do you
think?
And
if folks got a problem with it, then y'all just being.
But he never did. He never did go to jail.
Yeah,
and so they're trying to figure out, okay, what should the district attorney do? But he's home, he's free. But the district attorney is trying to figure out, okay, what should we do with this guy? Should we prosecute him, or should we just leave him alone? He was probably an older man and didn't know how to write the note, didn't know what to say. He was confused about it all. It's just a big misunderstanding.
Okay, let me ask this question. I'm going to ask this to you, and I'm going to ask this to the people who listen.
Yeah.
If y'all want to call in and answer it, you can. 901-213-6020.
Yeah, well, we got several comments to read here in a minute.
Also, which I've seen several of them as well. but I'm going to ask this on top of what we've been talking about here.
Yes.
What if it was an old black man? Do you think he would have still been given this type of benefit?
When you say old, what do you mean? 80 years old?
Well, look, anywhere from 60,
50 years old, 60, 70.
60, 70, 80 range.
Yeah, 60, 70, 80. That's not old anymore.
Well, you know what I mean.
80, 60. But whatever. If he's 60 years old or something, he walks into the bank, looks in pretty good shape. He's able to walk and all this, and he hands them a note and says, I'm going to mess somebody up if I don't get my money. Where is my $100 that is taken out of my bank account? So the bank transfers his own money, they say. Mm-hmm. That the money was transferred by the bank. Okay? But why would the bank transfer my money without my permission? I don't understand that. Does somebody know anything? Do the banks do that? Or maybe you have a agreement every month you transfer $100 into, I don't know. I've never done that. I don't give the bank that much power over my money.
Nah, definitely.
Well, they have it anyway, but I mean, you know what I'm saying.
I was about to say, like, what can you do?
But what I'm saying is,
you put a lock on it.
Yeah, but I don't know. But I wouldn't tell them to do that. I take care of that myself. I take care of that myself.
Yeah.
If I'm going to transfer money, I want the ability to be able to do it myself. But here's what Josh is saying. Mm-hmm. Do you think that this guy was a white guy because they didn't take him to jail? I mean,
I guarantee you.
Like they said, Josh, a big misunderstanding there. Or do you think if it was a black guy, they would have said, oh, it's just a big misunderstanding? Or would they have taken him to jail? I'm just saying. I don't know. And this is in Covington, Tennessee. What does that have to do? This is country.
That has a lot to do with it.
Country.
You just answered the question.
Yeah, but anyway, Covington, Tennessee, and I don't know. I don't know anything about Covington, Tennessee that much. The only thing I know is when I was younger, than I am right now. I used to play football, and
Covington?
Yes.
Or you played went to Covington?
Went to Covington, played against Covington. Our basketball team played against Covington High School. So, but I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think this guy should have been arrested for threatening? To me, that was a threatening note. I don't care what nobody says. To hand the teller a note of any kind demanding money and said, if you don't give me my money, what does he say?
Here's the note is a quote from Chief Lindsay from the Covington Police Department. Chief Lindsay said, quote, the note basically summarized that I know you took money from me. I want my $100 back. Don't mess with me or I'm going to mess you up.
Yeah.
So check it out now. Hold up.
Don't mess with me or I'm going to mess you up. Give me my money back.
That's a violent threat.
Well, it all depends on who says it. Yeah, evidently, from what you're saying, it all depends on who says it. So, you feel that if a black man had said that or given that note in that way, you think he would be in jail. Yeah. Or he would have been beaten up by the police and arrested and handcuffed and everything else, and said he was resisting arrest and beat him with your club. I'm just saying.
Well, let's think about it. Now we got.
But he threatened the people.
That's true. We got several answers here.
Okay.
Which you brought up to me that we got, and you're right. Let's look first.
Maybe he transferred it and forgot. Come on, Bradell. Come on. Or had automatic transfer. I don't believe that either. Okay, Jet says what? Like the...
I can't tell where you are.
Okay, he said like the old lady who took the little girl on an excursion.
Yeah, I heard about that a little bit. I don't know the full story.
Yeah, I don't know about
that. But hold on. Let's see. But you're in the right place, I guess, if you want to keep.
Verdell, go ahead.
Verdell says black guy, he would be under the jail.
Under the jail.
Under the Covington jail.
God.
They'd have dug him under there.
Okay.
Jet says his attorney would have to figure that out. Instead, the police figured it out for him. Yeah, he was wrong, but there you go. LOL. Y'all can read that for yourself. See what
he was wrong, but Jet, do you think that he was wrong? Do you think it was right for them to release him and let him go home? According to the way you put that there, no, you don't believe that. But in any way,
Verdell says it would have been it would be a misunderstanding upside a melanated person's head.
Melanated person. Oh, Verdell.
Hey.
Just say black person. Okay. All right. So I don't know.
Jet says he wouldn't have made it home. The police would have messed him up. Quote, or shot him.
Shot him?
Oh man, they go. Hey, I don't know. I can't say yes.
Well, if they had to pull him over in a traffic stop, and if he was a black guy, and he got away and gave that note at the bank, and they had to chase him down, and they probably would have pointed the guns and get out of the car, get out, raise your hands, get out of the car, get on the ground. But they let this other guy go. I mean, how can you?
They never even detained him. They let him.
They never detained him. But what I'm saying, how can you not? I don't know. How can you not do something to someone that's given a threatening note to a bank teller? You know, how do you not? I don't know.
Well, okay.
Charge him some money or something.
Now, here's the thing. Now, I must correct something. He was arrested.
Okay.
He was arrested.
But the story didn't say he was arrested.
Well, yeah, and I'm reading it. It said the police and the FBI showed up after the teller called the police because she figured it was a robbery. The police and the FBI arrested him.
A robbery for $100. Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead.
$100.
That's all he wanted. $100. And that's funny. Okay, go ahead.
That is funny. But then they talked to him. Mm-hmm. Once they came, and they realized there was more to the story. So can you imagine a guy that's arrested, right? Let's imagine if this was a black man.
Yeah.
He's arrested, and he said, nah, man, what really happened when I said I'll mess you up, what I really meant was that he was going to tell the employer that they had taken money from him. I was going to tell their employer.
That's what they said this guy said.
That's what he said.
He meant that he was going to tell their employer. It's not what he meant, it's what he said.
And the police.
He said, I will mess you up.
The police said, oh, wow, well, gee whiz, man, we apologize, and we're going to just go and let you go, sir.
We're going to let you go. Wow, big misunderstanding. Wow, so, in all our get understanding. So it was a big misunderstanding. I mean, would it have been a big misunderstanding if a black guy had to say, I don't know what color he was. We're just assuming.
We are assuming.
We are assuming
very much
that because he didn't go to jail, that
he must have been one.
For the note that he left to a bank teller, I don't know. Maybe the Brownsville Police Department are a lot more different than any other police department. I mean, any other police officers. Maybe the police officers were, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, maybe they were, maybe they were nice. Kosa says, this is America.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
This is America, and I get it.
What do you get?
That this is America, and we're black. And being black in
America
so you means getting arrested for nothing.
Okay, you think she's saying that if it was a black person, they wouldn't have let him go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's just what America does.
This is what America does.
Land of the free.
Home of the brave. Land of the free.
Yeah.
Who's free? And but anyway.
Well, this guy's free.
This guy is free, but I just don't think that if this was a black guy, the situation wouldn't have turned out like it did. Anytime, I don't care who you are, anytime A person goes to a bank teller and hands a note, which a lot of times that's what bank robber does. Mm-hmm. That's what they do. Anytime a person goes to a bank teller and hands a note and then leave threatening remarks on the note and said, what did it say again?
Ah, man.
You don't have it? But anyway, I will mess you up. Don't do something or whatever. Mm-hmm. Give me my $100.
Here's they summarized the note here.
Yeah.
Said that I know you took money from me.
I know you took money from me. This talking about from his bank account.
Yeah, this is the note to the bank.
Yeah.
I want my $100 back.
Want his $100 back.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me.
Or I'm going to mess you up.
I'm going to mess you up.
Going to mess you
now,
up.
do you think a white guy would talk like that?
Yes.
Or does that sound like a black guy?
If it was like black, it was going to be, man, I'm going to mess you up.
Man,
I'm going to mess you up.
And land of the free and home of the slaves. Jet says it's land of the free and home of the slaves.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
Sing it, he says. But anyway, this is, we're living in a different time. Yes.
Free at last.
Free at last. Yes. But anyway, it is now 9:22, 22 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock Central Time, that is. And a very pleasant good morning to you on a Thursday morning. Mm-hmm. And what are you going to do this weekend? Well, I say this weekend because this is our weekend. It starts today. I mean, this is our last day. We're programming. We'll have on the air. We got programming on all day. We got new programming coming up, as a matter of fact.
That's right.
Josh, we got a lot of things coming up. This afternoon?
This afternoon.
TalkBack Live Sports?
Yes, TalkBack Live Sports. I'll be live 2 to 3 p.m. So y'all stay tuned for that, man.
The Memphis Tigers football team play tonight. You're going to talk about that?
Yes, I'm going to preview as I show you a sneak peek of the TalkBack Live Sports set or the screen there. So you see me there right now. But anyway, TalkBack Live Sports 2 to 3. I'm going to preview the Tigers-Navy game. I got my man Isaac Simpson joining me right at the top of the show this week at 2:05. I'm going to get right into Tigers-Navy. What do the Tigers need to do to win? Also, get into some NFL talk as well. Second half of the show, going to get into some other stuff going on in the world of sports as well. Yeah. So y'all tune in 2 to 3 p.m. TalkBack Live Sports right here on Facebook, Spreaker, and everywhere else.
Yeah, everywhere else. Afternoon, also this evening at 5 o'clock, Josh. Breaking Bread Bible segment is on today.
And I have that flyer here for you to see as well.
And yes, we're going to be talking about today. You know, the other day we had a topic that we talked about. And so today we have another topic that we're going to discuss. And lots of people chimed in last time on the topic that we discussed. And so this time our topic will be, does water baptism save you? Mm-hmm. In water, are you saved? Does it save you? And a lot of people feel it does. Some people feel it don't. A lot of people feel that, hey, I've been baptized. Some people, I know, I used to ask some people, are you saved? Yes, I've been baptized. Okay, so we'll find out what baptism means this afternoon. And the question is, does water baptism save you? Does being baptized in water save you? We're going to talk about that, and we're going to have scriptures and things, and we're going to go by all of that, and then we'll have your opinion as well, and we'll answer your questions too this afternoon and have fun like we did. What was that, Tuesday?
That was Tuesday. Matter of fact, and if you missed it, man, you missed a great one. Y'all, like I said,
we'll have to rerun that show up on Facebook.
But you can go there now and rerun it and play it.
Yeah.
Because it's right there. And you can also do that. Plus, it's on Spreaker, it's on Spotify, it's on
Google
Radio, Google Podcasts, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So just go there and play it after the show's over. As a matter of fact, you can do that. Plus, also, once again, in case y'all didn't see it, it's a new format. It's where Bob, of course, the the host and hosting and leading the conversation. But I'm here and we're having a conversation. Questions are asked. Honest questions are asked. Even by yourself, you could join in. And it's more of a conversation amongst us. And you learn. We break it down. Honest talk. And breaking bread discussion. So y'all tune in for that.
Now, if you have a topic you want me to discuss and talk about and talk about it from a Bible perspective, if you have a question or a topic, feel free to let me know. Just hit me up on Facebook or whatever and let me know what topic do you want to hear us discuss. And anywhere from money to Holy Ghost to speaking in tongues to homosexual gay lifestyle to whatever.
Preachers.
All kinds of stuff. So whatever you want to talk about, we'll topics, we'll take a look at them, and we may be talking about whatever your topic is that you sent in to us as well. But we'll have different topics, and we'll talk about them.
Yeah.
All right.
Whether controversial or whatever.
Yeah.
Or straight up Bible, whatever it is, man.
Yeah. This afternoon, our topic will be does water baptism save you?
Yes, sir.
And so we'll be talking about that this afternoon at 5 p.m. Central Time. And that should be fun as well.
Absolutely.
And coming up, it is the weekend for us. Weekend's coming up for you. This may be the weekend for some other people as well.
Yeah, you never know, man. Some people start Friday, man.
Start Friday early.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so shout out to y'all.
Yeah, and then some people on Friday. Well, whenever your weekend comes, what are you going to do this weekend? What is there a holiday or something?
Not this weekend.
No. The next holiday is what? Halloween.
Is that the next holiday?
I think so. October. Wait a minute. Yeah, October is up on us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, wow, it is getting close to the what they call the holiday seasons.
Because Halloween kind of kicks off the feeling toward Christmas,
Thanksgiving, and don't forget Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is one of my favorites. Yes. I love some turkey and dressing. But see, let me tell you something though. You have to know how to cook dressing.
Oh yeah.
Some people make watered cornbread. I mean, mix it together. No flavor.
Cornbread soup.
No flavor, no seasoning, no nothing. I mean, they just don't know how to make dressing. But, and we have my wife makes great dressing.
Yeah.
The best. And that's why, I can eat that and
not be ashamed.
Not be ashamed. The turkey is seasoned just perfect. And
you know what I noticed? When you bring up we're going to get into that when Thanksgiving comes.
When Thanksgiving comes.
But just real quick, people don't like turkey, I noticed.
Why?
Because it's a lot of people say it's too dry for them to eat it.
Well, they don't know how to cook it.
Exactly.
I mean, my turkey is tender.
Never dry.
Never dry it out. And it's the way they're cooking. But we can give you some tips on how to keep your turkey moist.
Yeah.
How to cook it, and there's all kinds of ways you can do it. And when you have a moist turkey and it's seasoned right, and it melts in your mouth,
it should just fall off. Like you carve it, but it kind of fall off.
It just
you know what I'm saying?
And the juice, you can mash the turkey and the juice comes out of the turkey. Yes. All right. And Jay said y'all need to start a food network.
The way
you talking about food.
Hey, I know Bob is very descriptive. You know what I'm saying with food. So now,
if I say something's good, you better believe it's good. Okay, just like I said about that hamburger yesterday.
Yes,
at Lotta Burger. Yeah, on South Third.
That's right.
Yeah, folks. When I tell you something's good, when I say something's good, you better take it to the bank. It's really good.
And y'all be surprised. So y'all may not even know. Bob is picky.
I am.
He's very particular with food. He loves food.
Yeah.
But he's particular.
Yeah.
It will not accept anything.
No.
Just thrown at him. You know what I'm saying? And myself as well. But especially Bob. So it's not going to get eaten if it looks wrong.
Yeah.
If it smells wrong. or if the person giving it to him looked wrong. All of that stuff.
But I tell you, when I say it's good,
yes,
you better believe me and take it to the bank. It's good. I don't just say something just to be saying it.
Oh yeah.
And that hamburger yesterday, oh my God, the grilled onions and the cheese and the double patty real hamburger, fake stuff from the frozen box or something. But and tomatoes and onions and grilled onions, and oh my goodness,
that seasoning.
It smelled like old fashioned hamburgers, and
Well, see, now there you go again. You're making everybody want a burger.
No,
I believe.
Oh, I'm not trying to get y'all hungry now. I'm just saying. But if you do get hungry for a burger, you want a nice big burger. I had a huge burger, and it was delicious.
And you know what?
You need to go to Lotta Burger on 2260 South 3rd.
And shout out Greg. So he hadn't been there in about 20 years.
Greg, shame on you.
He said he don't like the way the building looks. I'm gonna tell you something, Greg. First of all, on the inside,
you can't go. I'm gonna tell you something.
I don't mind the outside.
Yeah. I didn't see anything wrong with the outside of the building, but
they're protected.
I tell you what,
yeah.
we were invited on the inside to get our food.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. Well, not because we were special or anything, Greg.
No.
I mean, I know Greg may say something about that, but at any rate, we were invited on the inside. Let me tell you something. It was clean.
Yeah.
It was legitimately clean. Those people are clean people. And
it smelled great in there.
Yes, Miss Cosa Thomas is the owner. Man, they had that place laid out. It was clean. And they were doing their thing in there. And our food was packaged right, packaged professionally, done and handed to us right. And the milkshake. I just needed a bigger container. But at any rate, I have to go down and get another. I don't know. Is that the largest? Is that the largest she has?
I don't know.
Maybe I can ask her if she's still on. But I think she opens at 10 this morning.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they're probably getting ready.
They're probably on their way. They're probably there preparing for people getting ready to come. But maybe I have to take my own big cup.
I thought they'll let you do that now.
Yeah, I mean my big red cup. What's wrong with that? I mean
BYOC.
Yeah,
bring your own cup.
Yeah, bring my own GKP. I can take my red cup.
Oh man, there it is.
My red cup, and go down there and get another strawberry shake.
Well, first of all, that'd be a giant shake. They put it in that thing.
Well, that's what I want.
That's a lot of
shake. Man, God, that shake was so good.
It was very good.
Yes.
Hey, and real quick, Jay, GKP, says, I know y'all seeing how GKB be putting it down with the food. Now I was going to ask,
well, you know what?
I was going to ask him.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm tired of seeing those pictures on my page. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, GKP. I'm kidding. But let me tell you something, folks. GKP is I don't know why he started putting his food up every day, but yesterday, man. Oh man!
What happened?
It was a shame.
I missed it.
That was a shame. He had some ribs.
Oh man!
And some brown rice with shrimp.
Oh man!
Oh yes. That was a shame to show the public something like that, and I just couldn't reach through the screen to get it. Oh, but it looked good though. It really looked good, and so. Hey, GKP, if you're not going to share, don't show me on my page. And he says, you mean my red cup. Well, I mean, my red cup, my red cup, GKP, has a red top on it. Yours is wide open for some reason. I don't know. Maybe you're not getting enough through the hole that you drink out of you're supposed to, or you just want more. I don't know. Whoa.
Hey, man, but yeah. Shout out to GKP, man. He be cooking it up. I saw some fish one day. I saw a burger one day. I'm like, hold on. What? I didn't know. Like, are you buying the stuff and putting it on a plate?
Well, that's a good point, guys. Is that what he's doing? Is he buying it and then putting it on a plate, making it seem like he made this?
He's cooking. I didn't know, but it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. It really does. But at any rate, a lot of burger is the place to go if you want a lot of burger, and that's what I had. A lot of burger. And it was delicious. Oh. Gotta go back. Yeah. All right. And we were talking about yesterday, the few little time that we got left. We were talking about we were talking about Lotta Burger, Josh. Mm-hmm. We were also talking about somebody threw in all of a sudden chicken place. They were talking about some chicken. Mm-hmm. And I was talking about the chicken around these places these days. I just don't know where to go get good chicken. Well, there's one place on Poplar. What is the name of that place?
On Poplar. Joe's?
Joe's.
Yeah, Joe's.
Joe's is his name, but is that the name of the restaurant?
That's the name of the place. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but he has some good chicken. And, man, it's very, very good. But they were saying, now I really didn't think about going to churches and getting that, what they call that spicy chicken.
Yeah.
I never even thought about getting that.
Oh, the hot chicken.
The hot
chicken.
Yeah. I never thought about getting that. Now, I tell you one thing that I like that churches has, but they only have it for a limited time. Mm-hmm. And that's what is that, back barn house, or what is that called? That grilled half chicken, whatever it is.
Oh, smokehouse.
The smokehouse chicken.
Yeah.
Wow. Churches need to keep that year round. But I think they don't want to keep that because it's going to take away from their fried chicken.
Yeah.
Their fried chicken is lost its reputation. To me, there's no seasoning whatsoever. It is just like I said. They take it out of the frozen box and drop it in the grease. No seasoning. Oh, what's going on with that? But KFC used to be the 11 herbs and spices. Somebody said they probably have only 7 now. And it just doesn't taste as good. Whenever I do eat chicken, I'm gonna tell you one spot that I used to love, and I don't know if they do chicken like they used to, and it's Mrs. Mrs. Winters. Now I do understand that Mrs. Winters is making a return back to Memphis. When is that supposed to be, Josh?
Well, I thought it was supposed to already happen. Because they've been talking about
it. I thought it was next year.
The past couple of years.
Really?
That was supposed to be 2019. But I ain't heard nothing about it, man. It's been about a year since that article came out.
You mean they hoodwinked us?
I don't know. But the plans, like, they had to go to the city council and get some type of approval.
Yeah.
This was last year.
Wow. The city council strikes again.
Mrs. Winters was a staple. I know a lot of people.
Yeah, I enjoyed Mrs. Winters. Yeah, I don't know, but churches.
I'm about to check on that. See this.
Their fried chicken to me is out. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try the what is that? The spicy. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll try and see what it's like because I don't eat too much spicy. But I know the smokehouse chicken that they have. They need to keep that year round. That is delicious. And then, like I said, KFC is not like they used to be. Another thing about KFC, Josh, their biscuits are gone flat. When I mean gone flat, no taste. It's just dough. And then a lot of times they don't even cook it, to the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean, you're eating dough.
Oh Lord.
Back in the day, KFC, when they used to cook their biscuits, they used to have this butter and a brush, like a paintbrush, literally. And they would take it when that bread comes out of the oven with that brown look over it, they would take that butter and roll it across all of those biscuits in that big pan. and it would have that buttery taste on those biscuits. And they stopped doing that for some reason. I don't know. It's just there's no butter on their biscuits anymore. Now, Popeye's chicken, at Popeye's chicken, their biscuit is more buttery than anybody else I've tasted. The taste of the biscuit anyway. But their chicken still has a little flavor at Popeye's. It's not lost all of their flavor, but it still has a little flavor. And let's see. Jet says, nah, KFC just got, what is that, Dasani? What is it? What does he mean for seasoning now?
Oh, Dasani. That's the water. Water.
Oh my God, Jet! What is going on with that?
He said it's nothing. It's just water.
It's just
water
I
for
seasoning.
It's
they don't have that seasoning.
Dasani water.
It's and then sometimes the breast used to be one of my favorite, but I don't eat those much big pieces. I like the wings and maybe legs or something.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the breast sometimes now is dry. They just don't. I don't know. Maybe it's the people that they're hiring, they're cooking, that somebody's not training them well or something. I don't know. Verdell says Popeye's biscuits will you out.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, and they're good, but they're thick. See, that's why, personally, if you're gonna choose. Here we go in the food again.
Yeah, but
shout out to GKP.
GKP, shout out to you, man.
And he said he disputed my claim that he said it's all from scratch, Josh.
What, the biscuits?
What he made, his food.
Oh, really?
Prepared from scratch.
He said, okay, I'm supposed to believe anything, no way. Now, see, we need to get the truth. It did look good, GK.
No, honestly.
Oh,
for real.
It really looked good. But, Gradell says Popeye's chicken biscuits, their biscuits will choke you out. Now, I don't know. I disagree with you, Gradell. I like their biscuits. Now, what you do with biscuits like Popeye's biscuits, you take them and, now, what was that the other day? I had some Popeye's biscuits, and they were not cooked all the way. And
man.
It was probably where I went. And I normally don't go there.
Yeah.
I normally don't go there. I normally don't go there, really. I don't. I'm just telling you. I'm not going to tell you where it's at. I just don't go there. It's over the hill. But anyway. But, I mean, maybe one person knows where I live. But anyway. But. I just don't go there. Their biscuits were. Anytime you get biscuits, and they're looking white, no color to it. I mean,
no.
Biscuits supposed to have some color to it.
Oh no!
I mean, you don't get biscuits that look light and white. Something's wrong with those biscuits. It's not done.
They need some melanin.
Yeah, melanin.
Melanated. A little light brown, at least light skin.
Yeah.
It's not even light skin. That's just straight.
I don't even like them like that. It's got to have a little dark color on their biscuits.
Yeah.
And that's the way Popeyes normally do the biscuits. But the place that I usually go to, that is.
Mm-hmm.
And what I do with their biscuits, and I love jelly and I love preserves. And so I'll take their biscuits while they're hot and open them up and put a little preserves or jelly on the biscuits and eat it while it's hot and do it that way, with my whatever. But at any rate, that's why I like their biscuits. Okay, Verdell says between KFC, Popeyes, Churches, I'm going with Churches for the honey butter. Now, look.
Yes.
They
are number one.
I got to admit, Verdell.
No question.
I've got to admit, Verdell.
Easy.
When their biscuits are done right,
it's easy.
If you that do the Churches that do the biscuits right, and that honey and it's hot, oh man, they are delicious. They are. I got to admit, They are delicious, okay? I really, really admit that. But now, when you go there and they're kind of not hot, they kind of been sitting for a while, and, you know, the honey, it seems like, I don't know, are these places trying to go stingy on the ingredients, what they're putting on their food? It's been some time, but churches seem like they were not putting as much honey on their biscuits. You know, I don't know if they brush them on or whatever the case may be, or, you know, or does it come that way and all they have to do is cook it or something? I don't know. But to me, their honey biscuits, Verdell, is not like they used to be.
Hey, check it out.
Yeah.
So Verdell also says, throw a Popeye's biscuit at a window, I bet it would bust. That's a rock. You're right.
Come on, Verdell. No, they're not that bad. They're not that bad, Verdell.
Well, they're heavy.
Well, you know, but
I think so. Look, I bet.
No. Popeye's biscuits is like old-fashioned home-style biscuits the way you cooked them years ago and lived in the country. You know.
Uh-oh. Here's an idea. GKP says, we are now watching live from Bob's Kitchen. Gotta get a new camera view. John, set up a new camera view. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I know Bob at the grill, you know, is a master. Can you imagine?
Now, I do cook, folks. I do.
Too, yeah.
Oh, I do cook. I do greens. I do cabbage. I do all kinds of stuff, man. I fry chicken. I barbecue. I grill. Pot roast.
One thing we've been wanting to do, or have thought about, I'll put it that way, is your barbecue sauce.
Yes, my barbecue sauce.
People need to be able to buy this stuff.
Yeah.
Bob's Country Barbecue Sauce. And it's homemade.
Yeah.
Cook it.
I'm laughing at Jet, but I'll get to his comment. Yeah. But anyway, my barbecue sauce, people are still when they see and they talk about my barbecue sauce. And they say it was, and rib tips, It was the best barbecue they've ever tasted. And I've got to get my barbecue sauce back out there. And, does anybody want my barbecue sauce? Let me see you wave your hand. I mean, not wave your hand, but
put your hands in the air
and wave them like you
just don't care.
Yeah, but just leave me a note and let me see how many of you want my barbecue sauce.
Yeah, put a thumbs up.
Yeah, put a thumbs up or something.
Or just say, hey.
Don't put the thumb down, please. If if it's down, just keep it to yourself, okay? But no, I got and I admit I love my own barbecue sauce.
Yeah, real talk.
And but at any rate, I can cook.
Kosa Thomas, says if you want a great chicken sandwich, try Lotta Burger.
Wait a minute. Where's that at? There it is.
You won't go anywhere else.
Wow, if you want a great chicken sandwich, try Lotta Burger. You won't go in nowhere else. You won't go nowhere else. Elsie.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you know what? They've been talking about the chicken sandwich, and that's another thing I've been wanting to know what else they have there. And we got to try that chicken sandwich. Now, Kosa, is that chicken sandwich? Can I get it as big as that burger I got yesterday? I mean, wow. Can I get a chicken sandwich that big? That would be great. But, Lotta Burger is the place to go, folks. And it is on South 3rd.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, indeed.
And now, what about this?
Yeah.
Another idea, GKP. Not Hell's Kitchen with Gordon, Heaven's Kitchen with Bob.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
Hey.
I like that. He's in good company now. Yeah, I like that, GKP. I changed my mind. I'm not going to do anything. I mean, I changed my mind. I'm not threatening you, but yeah, that sounds good. Heaven's Kitchen with Bob. Wow, that's a good one. Jet says I didn't get a chance to read it, but this is what he said, Josh.
Okay.
Jet says, I know y'all don't care for them, but Uncle Lou's biscuits are the best. No, they're not. No, they're not. Uncle Lou's biscuits taste like cheap biscuits somebody made in the country, in little square biscuits they put in a paper bag and you take to the cotton field.
Look, I remember their biscuits. They have it kind of in that sauce stuff. Yeah. That was that red sauce, that spicy love. Yeah, like cause it's like in this honey sauce.
Yeah.
And it's in the bag.
But
because it's kind of wet when you get it.
Yeah.
Now and honestly, look, it's decent.
It's decent.
Yeah. You know, but one, I'm kind of weird with like my biscuits being wet when I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess that's with me. But if I want the honey, I think Church's would be my thing. But hey, if y'all like it, then this is no problem. But now, as far as their chicken, I don't see the hype in that, and I wanted to. Even when we first went there, I remember a long time ago. You know, you hear a lot about it. And they ain't been a long time. It's just, I don't know. Now, GKP says, I think you need to rephrase the question. Well, see, there you go. Who wants my barbecue sauce?
What question did I ask?
Hey, anyway, I ain't gonna get into it.
Okay. Who wants my barbecue sauce? Okay.
Go.
Who wants my barbecue sauce? And you know, see, GKP is this is the way he's saying it. Who wants my barbecue sauce? Who? See, that's the way he's trying to make it seem. You know what I mean? Hey, Bob, who wants your barbecue? You know, everybody wants my barbecue sauce. Yeah. Now, are there any other churches chicken? Oh gosh, I can't stand it. But are there any other chicken places that we missed around town?
Look, Memphis got too many to name. To be honest, it's chicken and churches. Memphis got a whole bunch of churches and a bunch of chicken. And I don't mean churches chicken. I mean actual church houses.
Yeah. Church houses.
Yeah.
You mean not churches? I'm talking about chicken houses.
I know. I know you were reading the comments. Didn't hear completely what I was saying. Memphis has a lot of churches and a lot of chicken places.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
I had a question I was going to ask today, and I didn't get a chance to ask it. You know, I said yesterday I was going to ask a question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
You didn't tell me, though.
And
didn't tell me what it was.
My question is this, folks.
Well, the show's over now.
Yeah.
We got I don't want to waste the question.
Okay, I'll wait till Monday.
Yeah.
I'll wait till Monday. It's a good question. Now, think about it over the weekend, what my question might be.
Yeah, we'll put it out there Monday.
Jets, GKP says, Bob probably going to threaten me now for sure. Jet says, speaking, what is he saying? Speaking of these red Solo cups.
Yeah, the Solo cups.
I'm going to make that the topic of my, what is that? Gun fact of the day? I'm going to make that the topic of my gun fact of the day coming up.
Well, fun fact is what he
Fun fact. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, he missed a letter. Okay, yeah. But anyway, I have the original cup. The red. The cup. I have it with the top. You know, you can slide it back, you can drink out of it. GKP has a big red cup. It don't have a top. I hadn't seen a top on it.
Hey, you know what's funny though?
Yeah.
No, seriously, the red. It's like a super Solo cup. Y'all know Solo cups. You know the little.
Yeah.
These are super Solo cups. Now you can reuse them.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
Right. And be honest with you. I saw GKP on his show, and I don't know if he'll be on today or not. Just hit us up and let us know you're on today. He was drinking out of this big red cup, and I saw it. I said, man, you know, you see those Solo cups, And I said, wait, that's super long. That's extra long. That's not the original size. But, he drinking out of that long, big old cup. Now, I didn't go get the cup just because he was drinking out of it. My wife bought this cup for me, and I was surprised she had it. I didn't even know she was going to get me a cup. So, I didn't copy off of you, GKP. It was something my wife got for me, and she got it with a top on it, so it don't spill all over me. Josh has a blue one.
Yes, sir.
But anyway.
Big Bad Blue?
Okay, yeah. It should probably be who wants to buy my barbecue sauce. Yes, that's right. Who wants to buy my barbecue sauce?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, who wants to buy my barbecue sauce? And yes, I'll make it. I'll sell it. I'll get you some, whatever. Mail it to you or whatever, or throw it across town. Mm-hmm. Just let me know which direction to throw it, okay? But anyway, he said fun fact. Yeah, that's what he meant. Frankie is back. Too late, Frankie. We're fixing to leave. I'm sorry.
Well, Frankie's preparing for Friday. Tell her what's going on Friday.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Just remember, GKP is the founder of the original Big Red Cup, as Bob just confirmed. Yes, he did. I got to admit, folks. He started it first. I didn't copy off of him because I could care less about the Big Red Cup. I really didn't want. I really wasn't searching for a big. My wife bought it for me and had a top on it, and I enjoyed it. And so, hey, I'm just going to use it. And, so, I mean, GKP can enjoy his Big Red Cup, so, but at any rate, maybe we'll need to find a good chicken house sometime this weekend, I guess. Maybe I'll fry my own chicken.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, deep fry my own chicken. Because I did take some to a place one time where I was going, and I fried my own chicken, and they were saying I need to open a chicken house. Not a chicken nest house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where you raise chickens, but a chicken place where you can fry chicken. But at any rate, the producer is winding his finger around, said it's time to wind it up. So, hey, we're going to get out of here, and, hey, have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for all of your comments and your questions and the phone calls and all of that, and have a wonderful super weekend. And go see our good people over at Lotta Burger on South 3rd, and get you a good. She's probably working right now.
Yeah, she came back multiple times in and out.
But I was wondering about that jumbo chicken sandwich. So I never got an answer. But she'll be opening right now, as a matter of fact. Are they open right? Yes, they're open right now.
Yeah,
go to Lotta Burger and get your burger, get your chicken sandwich. Hey, it's been a wonderful day. We'll be back this evening with the Breaking Bread Bible segment, Josh. Discussion is a Bible discussion, and the topic of today is what?
It is.
Does water baptism, save you? That's the discussion today. The question that we're asking: does water baptism save you?
Yes, sir. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Breaking Bread, 5 p.m. For that. Once again, baptism save you. Stay tuned. Also, I'm going to be live at 2 to 3. So stay tuned for that. TalkBackLive Sports this afternoon as well. So a lot of stuff coming up here on TalkBackLive Network later on. So y'all stick and stay around that time.
All right. Y'all have a blessed day, a wonderful day. See you this evening. Josh will see you at 2 o'clock. And have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Are you tired of going to the doctor with the same issue over and over again and never getting any relief? Are you tired of buying all types of vitamins and supplements, hoping but not knowing for sure that they will keep you healthy? Or are you getting enough of the right kind of nutrients that your specific body needs? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need a nutritional blood analysis. With a nutritional blood analysis, we can take one drop of blood from a prick of your finger and analyze your body's nutritional needs, nutritional deficiencies, and nutritional imbalances. This analysis can provide an early warning of possible future health challenges so you can make the changes now to avoid the negative outcome. A nutritional blood analysis can be used to monitor a health challenge before and after adopting an approach to restore health and balance. It will also allow you the ability to determine the effectiveness of various approaches to restoring and balancing your health. So don't wait. Make your appointment. Stop guessing with your health. Know what works for sure. 901-602-7063.
Graphic Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all: color copy, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamp, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphic Printing. CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances has the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks will tell you they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue, here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or a device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com.